recently had the pleasure of dealing with a human, and as much as it revolts me, I must admit, his resolve was stronger than yours. You must be disgusted by me, as much as you are by any other heretic, asking yourself, why? And yet, for all the questions you have, the one that truly devours your curiosity is, who am I? You are not the first sangheili I have broken, and every single one of them before you asked me that question. Perhaps you should be the first to gain the answer. If you wish to live a longer life, you shall follow my orders to the finest detail. Any deviation and you shall join the rest of your lands and return to Joule in pieces. It is time. Get up. Move. Calm yourself. Any false movement and I might panic. Just follow the path. Perhaps a poem shall ease your mind. I understand your dialect is different from that of the core Sangheili colonies. But even Joule's fanatics can appreciate good literature. I have a rendezvous with death at some disputed barricade. When spring comes back with rustling shade and apple blossoms fill the air. I have a rendezvous with death. When spring brings back blue days and fair, it may be he shall take my hand and lead me into his dark land, and close my eyes and quench my breath. It may be I shall pass him still. I have a rendezvous with death on some scarred slope of battered hill, when spring comes round again this year. First meadow flowers appear. God knows 'twere better to be deep, pillowed in silk and scented down, where love throbs out in blissful sleep. Pulse nigh to pulse, and breath to breath, where hushed awakenings are dear. But I've a rendezvous with death, at midnight in some flaming town, when spring trips north again this year. That is far enough. We are no longer alone. Spartan Fire Team Spear Point. Or do you prefer I call you demons? Spartan Jane Foster. Spartan Carol Nicola. Spartan Paulus Nerkiao. And Spartan Roman Deer. Do I have your attention now, or shall I recite your digital letters and numbers? No doubt you expected this Sangheili to meet with the Kigya pirate Pan Cool. Unfortunately, this meeting shall not take place. This forthcoming soldier was generous enough to share information regarding Julem Dama's suppliers, financial backers, and even his current whereabouts. It is nearly over. Perhaps any last words before we depart? Perhaps, but not today. I am aware you are after the delicate information this Sangheili holds. Unfortunately, he suffered a fatal wound to his head. I doubt he will be forthcoming with it now. However, I have had the pleasure of receiving all he knew, and I'm willing to part with it for a price. My offer does expire. And I to my pledged word am true. I shall not fail that rendezvous.
I hope our accommodations suit you.
A cage is a cage, human.
Shipmaster Gars...
Former shipmaster.
Former Shipmaster Gars Omalume, born September 10th, 2487. Homeworld Sangheilios, State of Olmalum. 235 centimeters tall, 305 pounds. Huh. Here's something curious. According to our Sangheili friends, you are dead.
It seems the gods smiled upon me and brought me back from the abyss.
Your file doesn't say anything about blind devotion, the Covenant religion.
There is much not included in that file of yours.
Garst. May I call you that? Listen. I am on your side here. I want to help you. To get you out of here and on your merry way. But you have to help me in return.
I seem to have made my choice. What do you want?
Halo. What do you know of it?
To many it was a holy relic, a sign of our God's power. To me, it was a death sentence. filth. Are you eager to receive another beating? Well, answer. Or have you lost your last ounce of honor to stand up for yourself? Perhaps your mandibles need more loosening. Or perhaps I should just play back the execution of your heretic brethren. I shall plunge that sword into your chest. And then I will behead you. It will be my pleasure watching your entrails paraded throughout the city, alongside the rest of you heretics.
It is not wise to taunt our brothers, friend. They just follow the will of our prophets.
I have not asked for your opinion, nor am I your friend.
These are our last moments. Is it not wiser to spend them in good company?
I prefer to spend them in peace.
There will be much of that when the great journey begins. Word is the Arbiter has quelled Caesar's rebellion and found an oracle.
I find much irony in that. Vladimir failed to secure the Holy Ring. He's branded a heretic, yet is honored as Arbiter, while I am destined to rot in this cell. Were it not for his failure, the prophets would not dare to prosecute any sangheili.
I hear envy in your voice.
No envy. Hate.
The Arbiter is destined to perish like the others before him. You shall have your cause. It is all just a matter of time. But you don't seem to be concerned with your own fate. May I ask, why?
They have done all they could to me. I have nothing else to fear. Death comes for us all, and I will embrace my rendezvous with it.
A noble sentiment. Special operations? Honor guard?
Shipmaster.
Tried to assassinate your fleet master?
As you have said, soon I will have his corpse. But no, my faults are much more severe. Multiple counts of insubordination, last of which was refusal to send my crew to be slaughtered by the parasite on the ring.
How did Vladimir respond?
He did not, but the council was kind enough to declare all shipmasters under his command heretics.
As of late, many of our brothers have become heretics, most of whom are foremost influential and seasoned commanders.
This kind of talk no doubt landed you here.
Weapons Master, Rima Garamel, guilty as charged.
Tinkering with defective plasma weapons must have loosened a few bolts to accuse the hierarchy of conspiracy on this scale. That is heresy at its purest.
We all must leave our mark, but politics are politics. I was not born into an influential name, nor am I shipmaster. I believe in the great journey, brother. I've no doubt about that. But being pawns of the prophets is not how I wish to embark on it.
Your mind is far gone, Weapons Master. Do you think your sacrifice will make you a martyr? Your death will be nothing more than amusement for the Kigyar. It'll be an Ongoy's headache once they have to haul your carcass to the incinerator. Your name will be blackened for generations to come, and your children's children will pay for your heresy.
Perhaps, but at least I have the satisfaction of knowing that I made an attempt to better the lives of my people. Not so different from what you have done for your crew.
You speak of what you do not know. We are nothing alike.
In the eyes of the prophets, we are.
I've heard enough of your rambling. Silence yourselves or I shall do it for you.
We live in turbulent times. Our covenant is being tested before the great journey, first with the sacred ring, then with heretics, and now with the turmoil of possible treason from our most revered hierarchs.
For Weapons Master, you spend too much time on philosophy.
One learns to acquire hobbies when dealing with discharged plasma rifles day after day. And being down here as long as I have, there's not much more I can do.
I've had enough! I shall enjoy this. To thank you for your assistance.
I don't understand.
This one was eager to get out of his lowly position. Angered, frustrated, dishonored to serve as a simple guard. A job suited for a grunt. All it took was some attrition, and his frustration led to a simple mistake. He underestimated his enemy.
What if he chose to silence me instead?
You have not threatened to cut his head off. Something I intend to do later.
What will you do now?
The city is preoccupied with celebrating the end of the rebels. The majority of the city guard will be overseeing the celebrations down at Grum District, leaving Sangheili devoid of heavy patrols. I will find shelter there.
Why are you exposing your plans to me?
Next shift change will be in 4 days. I will be gone from the city by then. It is hardly a risk.
What of it?
I reactivated the shielding on my armor and locked its shield frequency. You won't be able to move or bother you for quite some time. Farewell, Weapons Master. I bid you luck.
Wait, brother! Free me.
Why?
2 swords are better than 1.
I imagine he thought the same thing.
I know of a safe haven for us in the Sangheili quarter. Perhaps there are a few who would help us out of the city.
I will consider your offer.
Rima Gurami. There's no one under that name in the Sangheili BattleNet.
Another phantom for you to ponder upon.
How does Halo fit in?
You are aware of the events that led to the fall of High Charity. Otherwise, why ask me?
That is classified information.
Of course it is. Yet here you are, interrogating me.
Did you come back for your friend?
Agent Smoke, I am sure you have some idea of sangheili honor, but we aren't fanatics, nor are we fools. I trust a word of a heretic and prisoner as much as I trust a human to not hate me. I had to confirm what he told me.
Stench. Stench! Have you seen their bugs? Self-defecating primitives. Prophets must have lost their minds.
And their sense of smell.
Whatever their reason is, it is not guided by the gods. These brutes are empty-minded bundles of muscle and hunger.
My grunts have more wit than them.
Well said, brother. We better be off, or our commander might be taken by hairy apes.
Master.
God, what are you doing here?
Major Rocklatamy has sent me to confirm the identity of a heretic in my cell log.
Rocklatamy? I'm not familiar with him.
I am not mistaken, Major. If you wish to speak to him yourself, he is currently interrogating the prisoner in question.
Step aside. What is the prisoner's name?
Gaz Dormelamy.
Prisoner 456. Shipmaster. Refusal to follow orders. Suspicion of heresy. Assault on a counselor. Extremely dangerous. Confined in a cell at all times. Your major is a fool! We must reach him at once! Seems your major changed his mind. A wise decision. This one is most vile and cruel heretic.
Most vile indeed. Weapons Master, I believe this will fit you well.
Why have you come back?
A tactical advantage presented itself, and it's lying beneath my feet. Do not waste any more time than we have to. I have a promise to keep. Get up. Look at me. You have dishonored your better. You delivered a threat and failed to execute it. You are a disgraced world sangheili. Were you under my command, I would have you flogged by jackals and grunts. I would love nothing more than to keep my word and end your miserable existence. Give me a reason not to. You shall burn! I see you have difficulty giving me a reason, after all. Your honor has been lost, and you are already dead in spirit. Let me ease your pain, and help your body begin its great journey. No. Unlike you, I keep my promises.
Was that necessary?
He has made his choice. I simply carried out his consequences. I see the armor suits you well, Major.
Will you murder him as well? Has he made a choice that warrants death?
His mistake was in being a fool. It hardly warrants a death sentence. Come, we'd better get on our way.
May the gods watch over your journey, brother. And mine.
Come, Weapons Master. We have a city to burn.